What's going on, guys? Cecil here. Welcome to Fortnite. Today we'll show you how to get to the spawn island in playground mode in this game. So let's get started. What the hell, alarm at the beginning of the video? This is going to be a good video. Like, I hope this will mean that this is going to be a lovely and good video. Like, what are the chances? Come on. Anyways, yeah, like I said, today we'll show you how to get to the spawn island in playground mode. And by the way, this method could also work in a public match like solo or a squad or whatever. But it also works best at playground mode. So that's why I said that first. And it's gonna be a little bit hard in the public match, but it will be still possible. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into showing you how to get to the spawn island in playground mode. So yeah, let's get right to it, but first I will need to gather materials. This is not gonna be hard, you know, materials are so easy to get in this mod. So yeah, as you guys might already know, season 7 is here and it's an amazing season, but with great season come great responsibility. I know what you're thinking now, sir, this is season 8, not season 7. No guys, it's season 7. Like, let me just explain this for a while. The so-called season 1 in this game wasn't actually a season. There was no battle pass, there was nothing. There was basically just a bunch of items that you can buy in the item shop, a bunch of skins, but that is not what a season is supposed to be. There was no battle pass, there was no leveling up, there was nothing. There was leveling up, but it just terms of levels, you know, terms of freaking experience, that's all. No battle star, nothing. So yeah, I do not consider season 1 to be a season at all. So season 2 is season 1 to me, season 3 is season 2, and season 4 is season 3, and so. So basically that's why this is season 7, not season 8. I'm so convinced that this is season 7 and your argument is invalid. Anyways, for this method I'm gonna do to reach the spawn island in playground, I'm gonna need a ton of materials. I'll also need specific items. So yeah, let me just gather the materials real quick. There we go. We're done gathering all the materials. We have max wood and max everything. I still don't have what I need though, so I'm just gonna loot a little bit more. Alright, I'm done gathering all the loot I need. Now the next thing I wanna do is to go to the north. Yes, I want you to go to the north of the entire map. And there you go. I have reached the northest place imaginable. There is even a sign here that says "and," which is the north. So that's basically the northest point imaginable in the entire map. Like, this is the actual legit northy point right there. Like, if some other people found me standing in front of that sign right there, they will just bow down and be like, "That king in the north," you know, Game of Thrones reference. Anyways, there's the island right there that we need to reach. So what you want to do is to place floors and keep placing floors all over a place. Now, you're not gonna go all the way into the end of the island because that's a little bit too much of a space you need to go. You will go to a little bit, you know, into the middle of the ocean or something like that. Okay, this part is gonna take a while and it's gonna be a bit boring, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. Alright, at this moment I suppose that I'm actually in a fair distance in the middle of the ocean. Now what I want to do is to build ramps upwards. Ramps. Yeah, I think that's a fair height. So in order for you to calculate it correctly, it will require 500 wood of floors and basically 500 minus 40 of brick to make the ramps. Now what you want to do is to place a jump pad and jump in it, and then, you know, just deploy the umbrella or the glider, whatever you want to call it, right when you are above in the sky, and actually try to make it into one of these mini islands right there, you know, these mini rocks in the middle of the water. Yeah, try to make it to one of those. Okay, I'm a little bit high, which means that these ramps and these floors are a little bit more than what you actually need. So yeah, I'll just jump down. So you don't exactly need all that, you might need less than that. I would say maybe 300 of wood and 40 bricks to build the ramps up there. There we go. The ocean in this part looks kind of weird, like it's separated in a very weird way. This one is so bright, this one is so dark. It's like there is a magical wall between them. It's so beautiful. Anyways, once you reach this rock right there, what you want to do is to place another jump pad and jump in it, and then deploy when you are a little bit near the ground, and you will find yourself actually going into the water and standing on the shore of the beach, you know, so you will not drown near that shore. And that's it, we have reached the spawn island. Basically there is nothing much you could do there, but you know, it's a cool place to be reached if you are, you know, in the playground, or if you are in a public match or whatever. However, you cannot break any wood in here, you cannot basically do anything you're meant to be doing. So basically the only thing you can do is to just be around. Now this is the most you could possibly reach if you are in a public match like solo or whatever, but let me just tell you that in a public match it's going to be extremely hard, extremely challenging. First of all, if any random person within 1,000,000 miles is going to see these ramps right there, he's going to simply shoot it and bring you down, and that will be that. You'll also need a ton of materials. You will need 2 launch pads, which are pretty hard to find. The launch pads are pretty rare. Maybe you could use a rift to go, but it's still pretty rare. And most importantly, the storm passes through the spawn island so quickly, like maybe a minute or a minute and a half at maximum from the beginning of the game, so you will have no time at all to do all that. But if you succeed in doing it in a public match, then congratulations, you have done the hardest thing you could ever do in this game for no reason at all. There will be no reward, there will be no point at all of it, but yeah, you have done the hardest thing you could ever do in the game. Yeah, be proud. However, the most further you could ever reach in a public match is right here, and there's an invisible wall that's preventing you from going any further. But in Playground, you can simply use a rift to go, or in other case respawn, because I don't have a rift to go right now, and you'll basically spawn back into the spawn island, and you can, you know, explore it all you want freely with all your materials and all your weapons involved. And yeah, that's kind of cool. You still can't do much though. You can't gather any materials, you can't do pretty much anything at all. It's kind of lame actually. There are still some boundaries here and there. You can't go any further from. There are a lot of invisible walls all over the place. I mean, it makes sense. You're not even supposed to be here in the first place, so the fact that you are here in the first place is actually pretty cool. And yeah, that's kind of cool way for you to use your materials, use everything you want in the spawn island. It's kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, that's basically how you get to spawn island in playground mode or in solo mode if you are competitive enough and you want something very challenging. So yeah, making it in solo is gonna be kind of challenging. And yeah, that's all. One last thing, guys, my creator code is TheAserGaming, so if you could use that, I'd really appreciate it. Like, thank you very much. If you want a shout out, just send me on Twitter a screenshot of you buying something with my creator code and I will give you a shout. I'll write your name up here with these other people. Yeah, you'll be honored. But anyways, yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. What are you waiting for? Just go and mess around in the spawn island all you want. It's yours now. It's yours. You can build in it all you want, and that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all. That's what. See you guys later. Bye.